Byron's a really interesting place. I think it caters to all types, as does this home. So, I think one of the beautiful things about this home is it doesn't force anyone into doing anything in a particular way. There's freedom within the design. Fiona has constant flow of guests, both short-term and long-term, so the house really needed to work to suit that purpose. Well, I think one of the terms that we had during the project was building a village. Each living space has an independent entrance where guests can come and go without disturbing anybody else in the home. Downstairs is really designed more as hotel suites. So 2 bedrooms, each has their own ensuite, and then there's a shared living space in the middle here. People are here for a longer stay. They don't have to be upstairs all the time in Fiona's space. So this area sort of has a dual purpose. While it can be used when people are in the pool, it also acts as an outdoor entertaining and dining space for the downstairs unit. So we're coming up into what would be sort of the main area of the house, which is Fiona's part of the house. It's really designed to be sort of the size of a small family home with 2 bedrooms, but a lot of zonal living to allow Fiona to do things like have a dinner party or sit out on a deck and lounge rooms. Being on the first floor, Fiona still wanted to be able to feel like she was outside, hence there's 2 adjoining balconies. The other thing that we had to take into consideration was that this is the most easterly point of Australia, and sometimes the weather isn't as beautiful as we'd all hope. So the ability to shut down that room without closing it down to the view was an important consideration. I think the biggest surprise is that there's a whole nother living space at the rear of the house, and the pool house, is an individual standalone element. It's beautiful coming back to the home. Fiona came from Zimbabwe originally, and so just to see her memories now part of the home and the way that she lives in it, it's just so satisfying. Happy Haus has been established with the goal of allowing more Australians to access architecture. We feel that there's a growing sector of the Australian public that are highly engaged with design, and really for a lot of those people there isn't the avenue to translate that into their home. What we'd love to see is that every Australian lived in a house designed by an architect.